Hi everybody, Nancy here. Alright, today I'm going to show you part 4 of planning accessories. I want to create a flower theme for your planner accessories. Like I took a picture from Pinterest of a flower arrangement and created this flower arrangement, quote unquote, for my pattern that is now, I've got it for life. I just created the flower with the green background, and I want to show you guys how to do it. It is so simple. I hope I can pull it off again. If you notice, it's real loosey-goosey. It's not exact petals, and it's not exact colors and whatnot. It's just putting an image out there, and I'm going to trace. I'm going to show you what I did to create this. Now I'm going to use a different bouquet of flowers because I've already done this one, so I'm going to try to do it again. I didn't record that naturally, but I'm going to try to do it one more time. I'm just going to add that. All right, now I'm going to pull in the picture that I went to Pinterest and I found this picture. I just searched on flower arrangements and got that one. And we're going to see if I can pull this off. Make it really big. And then make it on a lower level. So that's on layer 1. And I'm going to make it lighter so that I can just trace it. Now I'm going to go create a new one. That's now layer 8, and that's my current. And now I'm going to literally be real loosey-goosey with it. And let me just get a black pen. All right. And seriously, I want to do this so that anybody can. If you just barely follow around the edges and don't try to be perfect. Don't try to copy it exactly. You're just getting the shapes. And just because of the way this particular look is, you can pull this off. You see how fast I'm doing this. This is real time. And I'm just creating one petal at a time. I can't even really see details. All right, now I'm going to get some of the purple flowers. And see how I'm just scribbling, really. And what I'm trying to do is get kind of a square. Now I'm not paying real close attention to that. See, like that right there, I'm not even really sure what that is. See what I'm talking about? I'm just being real loosey-goosey. I'm just creating places to put color. And it's kind of like I don't know what it's like. And I mean, look at it. It looks like, oh my gosh, there's no way that's going to make anything that's worth having. But we'll see. I hope it does. Another purple one here. And do some green leaves. See, this is why I don't normally talk while I'm doing something like this, because I don't have anything to say. Oh, God. See, now, I mean, don't you agree that anybody could do this? I mean, I'm not trying to draw. I'm just trying to get some spaces that I can color. All right. Well, let's see. We'll go ahead and add that one right there. I can't really see it. I just know there's something there. Okay. Now I'm going to change layers again. I'm going to call that done. And I'm going to do a plus, and this will be my color layer. And I'm going to lock up the layer I just drew on the pen layer. Let me see, I need to, okay. Now I'm going to, let's see. I need to try to close up. I'm doing this on the wrong layer. That's a bad habit of mine. I tend to do that. Now see, if I should have put it set to pen to a particular layer, but I didn't. I just want to clear, I need to close up. Let me make sure I'm on this layer, make that current. And it's unlocked. I need to close up all the gaps because I'm going to use the fill tool to add color. And you know that gaps have to be closed. All right. I think I've got all the gaps filled in. Not there. Okay, now I'm going to go to my color layer, make that current, and turn this off. Lock that. Okay. And I'm going to pull in the original again and turn off. I think I'm going to make invisible the number one, the layer that has the original picture on it. This one. So now I've just got the flower shapes. Whew. But I'm going to import the picture back into it and put it over on the corner so that I can use it for color and have an idea of where to put things. All right, so now I'm going to open up my color palette, open up my bucket, and do the color palette open. And I'm going to be using the eye dropper to get my color. Okay, and I'm just going to drop it into the, oops. Okay, the last thing I did was polka dot. Sorry, which is kind of cool. I think I'm gonna leave it just for kicks. But I need to go and change the fill to color and do X and use again. I can see that the color's right. Okay, and then just drop it into the space. And of course, let's get some purple just to get some color in here. I'm dropping it in, and it takes a second for it to, I don't know if you can hear me click, but it takes a second for it to fill in the spot. I'm just going about and filling in spaces that I think I see where I put the purple flowers. I'm going to go back and do some more of the yellow just so I can, let's go back to my eyedropper, pick up that yellow again, that one, and I'm going to drop it where the dots are. And well, the dots didn't add anything, but it didn't take anything away either. And now I need to get the outside. Let's see, there's some of that yellow over here, and just drop it and do, ooh, no, that one's an actual petal, so I need to undo that. I keep tapping and it's not working. So I'm going to stop talking and you can see what I'm doing. And hopefully this is one of those videos I'm actually going to try to speed up this part. I'm going to edit. Y'all know I don't like to edit, but I'm going to. But in the meantime, this is what I'm doing. I'm just tapping on the eyedropper and pulling in a color and dropping it. But see that it stopped working. Okay, everybody, I'm back. And I finished filling in all the spaces. And what I ended up having to do, I had to close it all the way down and start fresh. Not from the very beginning of the video, but I just needed to get the bucket reset. It was locking up, so I got rid of that. Now, notice most of these don't even look like flowers. And pay attention. Oh my gosh, the white, forget about it. I couldn't get, and I don't know why I felt like I needed to stick with this picture to pull in my colors. I could have easily gotten a white anywhere, but, and maybe I should, maybe I'll do that with, the problem is, I don't want to. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm just going to leave it alone. And looking at this, I can see that I don't love this scribble up here at the top where the purple is. So I'm going to erase that. Now I need to go to that layer, which is the pen layer. See, it's that. And I'm just going to erase well, I'll delete it since I was able to select it. And go ahead and delete that stuff out. And another thing I did, I don't know if you remember, but I also deleted, there was a couple of these, I had drawn these right here up at the top, those little sticking out parts, and it did not add a thing to the picture, so I left that off. Now I do need to go ahead and draw back in. Let me get my pen again. I'm on the background layer. I need to go to the pen layer, make it current, and draw in again the black outline because I want to keep a white gap. I'll show you why in a minute. Shoot, sorry. Just get a black, Nancy. All right. Now, all I'm going to do is just add that black outline. That's all I wanted to do. All right. Now, while it's in this stage, let me close that. I want to fill in the background while the lines are still there. And let's see, get my bucket. And I'm going to, I've got a green already selected down at the bottom, that green right there. So I'm just going to go with that. I am now on the pen layer. I don't want to be there. I want to be on the background layer. Make that current. And then I'll tap and get the green background. All right. Now I'm going to go back to the pen layer and just make it invisible. See? Now, I know, especially the flowers over on the left, they don't even look like flowers, but that's okay. Whenever you do a pattern with it, it's not going to be important. The important part is the color. And another thing about the reason to use flower arranging is that they've done the hard work for you. They've put, the colors spread out in a good even way. They've got the purples on the right, the left, the bottom, so they've done the hard part for you. So I'm going to call that done. Now I'm going to grab it, and I'm not going to get all of it probably. I'll probably cut, maybe not. I'll get just enough green around the outside that there's a little bit separating the chunks. All right, now I'm going to do copy. So now that chunk, that what I just created, is on my pasteboard or clipboard. If I go to my bucket now, change it to image, and do from pasteboard, see, it creates a little bouquet of flowers that are so small that you really can't tell. I'm going to go to another page, so when I tap on the area, you can see what we've created. Now see, that doesn't look half bad. I like that personally. And you know, you're not going to be covering that much area with this design anyway. You're going to probably do it on, and just pull in a couple of things that I have created, like the washi tape and the I gotta do it one at a time. Let's see, this one right here, which is, I don't know, probably a to-do, weekly to-do. And now if I use the fill bucket again on these two things, all you need, you're just getting it for the color. So if I can drag that off, heck, I can't just tap and get, there it is. Okay, I kind of like it better on the black, I think. Let's see, let me do it again. Just tap the color on it. You know, you might want to change that background to something that's not black, so you don't have the black outlines. Make it green or something. And then select the washi tape, and there you have it. And you did it all by yourself, your very own self, you know, and you didn't have any talent whatsoever was required to create that little bundle of flowers. I think that looks good. Now let me just show you again so you can see a little bit more of the flowers. I'm going to do it inside, get the bucket, and just do it here inside that one. And there you have the bouquet. Is, you can see more of the bouquet than you could with the washi tape. Or let me select the washi tape and make it bigger, and just do the fill tap. See? That's not half bad, y'all. All right, anyway, use that for something. Do something with that, all right? Y'all have a great day.